Title: Understanding Earthquakes, a Natural Phenomenon Shaking the Ground. Background. Music starts. Narrator: have you ever wondered what causes the ground beneath our feet to tremble and shake? Today, we'll take a closer look at earthquakes, a natural phenomenon that continues to captivate our curiosity. Scene transitions to an animated representation of tectonic plates. Narrator: at the heart of earthquakes lies the movement of Earth's tectonic plates. You see, our planet's outermost layer, the lithosphere, is divided into several massive pieces called tectonic plates. These plates are constantly shifting and interacting with one another. Scene transitions to an animated representation of a fault line. Narrator: near the edges of these plates, we find areas known as fault lines. When two adjacent plates rub against each other, immense pressure builds up along these fault lines.
Scene transitions to an animated
illustration showing pressure buildup. Narrator: over time, this buildup of pressure becomes unsustainable, and the accumulated energy is suddenly released. This sudden energy release is what causes an earthquake. Scene transitions to an animated illustration showing seismic waves. Narrator: as the energy is released, seismic waves radiate outward from the earthquake's epicenter, spreading through the Earth's crust. These waves move in all directions, like ripples on a pond, shaking everything in their path. Scene transitions to a real-life footage of earthquake aftermath. Narrator: the destructive power of earthquakes is often associated with the intensity of these seismic waves. The magnitude of an earthquake is measured using a scale called the Richter scale. This scale ranges from 1 to 10, with each increase in number indicating a tenfold increase in the earthquake's strength. Scene transitions to an animated illustration showing different types of earthquake waves. Narrator: there are two primary types of seismic waves: primary P waves and secondary S waves. P waves, also known as compressional waves, are the fastest seismic waves. They travel through solid and liquid materials, causing the initial sudden jolt felt during an earthquake. Scene transitions to an animated illustration showing the destructiveness of S waves. Narrator: on the other hand, S waves, also called shear waves, can only travel through solid material. These waves are responsible for the side-to-side shaking motion that causes considerable structural damage. Scene transitions to an animated illustration showing aftershocks. Narrator: earthquakes can also trigger aftershocks, which are smaller earthquakes that occur after the main quake. Aftershocks can last for days or even weeks following the initial event, causing additional stress on affected regions. Scene transitions to an animated illustration showing ways to prepare for earthquakes. Narrator: while we cannot predict when an earthquake will strike, there are measures we can take to protect ourselves and minimize damage. Earthquake preparedness includes creating an emergency kit, securing heavy furniture, and developing an evacuation plan with your family. Scene transitions to a hopeful scene of people rebuilding after an earthquake. Narrator: despite the destruction they may cause, earthquakes also offer an opportunity for growth and resilience. Communities come together, rebuilding with stronger infrastructure and implementing new safety measures to reduce the impact of future seismic events. Scene transitions to a closing shot of people standing united. Narrator: understanding earthquakes empowers us to appreciate the forces that shape our planet and prepare for the unexpected. So let's remain resilient and united as we continue to learn from these natural wonders. Background music fades out.